Deep in the heart of Africa, where the sun blazed hotter than a habanero pepper, lived a clumsy elephant named Jabari. Now Jabari meant well, he really did, but his trunk had a mind of its own. One scorching afternoon, Jabari found himself in a rather embarrassing situation. Picture this, a watering hole, a gaggle of gossiping gazelles, and Jabari's trunk stuck fast in a beehive. You see, Jabari had a bit of a sweet tooth, a craving for honey that would make Winnie the Pooh proud.
So, ignoring the gentle buzzing emanating from the hive, he dipped his trunk in for a taste. The gazelles watched in amusement, their delicate hooves tapping impatiently as they awaited the inevitable. And inevitable it was. The bees, outraged by this blatant disregard for their hard work, swarmed Jabari's trunk, stinging him with a vengeance. Jabari trumpeted in pain, his trunk flailing like a flag in a hurricane. The gazelles scattered, their laughter echoing through the savannah, leaving a very sorry-looking Jabari to face the music, or rather the buzzing. Covered in bee stings and feeling utterly foolish, Jabari learned a valuable lesson that day. Patience is a virtue, especially when honey is involved. From that day forward, Jabari was a changed elephant, always thinking twice before letting his trunk lead him into trouble.
Now let's talk about Leo, the so-called king of the jungle. Leo was more concerned with his mane looking majestic than actually ruling anything. He strutted around the savannah like he owned the place, his roar more of a squeak after years of using it to complain about the lack of shade.
One day, a mischievous monkey named Mimi decided to play a trick on the self-proclaimed king. Mimi, known for her quick wit and even quicker hands, replaced Leo's roar with the sound of a squeaky toy. Imagine the scene. Leo, perched atop a termite mound, ready to address his subjects with a mighty roar. He took a deep breath, puffed out his chest, and let out a roar that sounded suspiciously like a rubber chicken. The entire savannah erupted in laughter. The zebras neighed, the giraffes giggled, even the grumpy old crocodiles cracked a smile. Leo, mortified and confused, slunk away, his tail between his legs. Mimi's prank taught Leo a valuable lesson that day. Humility is key. It's okay to be confident, but true leadership comes from actions, not just appearances or squeaky roars. From that day forward, Leo spent less time primping his mane and more time listening to the needs of his fellow animals. Mimi, the prankster monkey, wasn't all fun and games though. She had a heart of gold, always willing to lend a helping hand, or paw, or trunk, as the case may be. One day, she stumbled upon a group of baby turtles struggling to cross a raging river. The current was strong, the water treacherous, and the little turtles were being swept away. Without hesitation, Mimi swung into action. Using her tail as a bridge, she carefully helped each turtle across the river, one by one. The other animals, witnessing Mimi's bravery and compassion, were amazed. They had always dismissed her as a prankster, but they realized that beneath her playful exterior beat a heart of gold. Word of Mimi's heroic deed spread throughout the jungle, and she became a legend, proving that even the smallest of creatures can make a big difference.
Now let's not forget about Henrietta, the wise old hippopotamus.
Henrietta had seen it all. Droughts, floods, even a flock of flamingos doing the conga.
She was the go-to gal for advice, her words as soothing as a mud bath on a hot day.
One day, a young zebra named Zoe came to Henrietta distraught.
"Henrietta," she cried, "I'm the plainest zebra in the savannah. I have no stripes."
Henrietta, in her calm and reassuring voice, simply smiled and said, "My dear Zoe, beauty comes in all shapes and sizes, stripes or no stripes."
Zoe, initially skeptical, soon realized the wisdom in Henrietta's words.
She embraced her uniqueness, using her speed and agility to become the fastest zebra in the savannah.
She learned that true beauty comes from within, from kindness, courage, and a dash of zebra zest.
So my friends, as you journey through life's savannah, remember the lessons learned by our animal amigos. Embrace your quirks like Jabari, stay humble like Leo, lend a helping hand like Mimi, and remember that true beauty lies within, just like Zoe. Life is a jungle out there, but with a little laughter, a lot of learning, and a whole lot of love, you can conquer anything. Now tell me, what other hilarious animal adventures would you like to hear about? Share your ideas in the comments below, and who knows, your story might just become the next jungle jamboree.